Hey guys, I'm Tiana Michelle and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm not currently in my apartment. I'm actually in Atlanta for a wedding and I need to do my hair. I think I'm gonna do like a top knot bun, just something really simple. The actual wedding isn't until tomorrow, but I have quite a few things that I need to get done today and I have like 20 minutes to do my hair, so we're gonna get through this. But I figured I would come on here and just talk about some things that I wish I knew when I first went natural, because that is a topic that I've been thinking about a lot lately. Start off, I'm just gonna use some of this Pattern Beauty scalp serum. I add a few drops. I need to wash my hair, so I only plan to wear this bun for a couple of days before I wash. And I'm also going to be using just some Eco Styler gel, my Felicia Leatherwood tangling brush. People always ask me about this brush. If you check down in the description box, I will have a link for you. I'm gonna use my edge tamer brush, my hard bristle brush, and just some ponytail holders. So the first thing that I wish I knew when I first went natural is that products are important, but they are not the most important part of taking care of your natural hair. When I first went natural, I would always ask people, "Ooh, what products do you use to get your hair like this and to do that?" And I was so obsessed with how my hair looked. I wanted a certain look. I wanted my hair to be shiny and juicy and defined. If you don't really have a routine down, it's harder to find products that work for you, you know? So let's say that you ask someone what kind of products they use on their hair. You know, someone can recommend good products, someone like styling products, but will they really work if you're not cleansing your hair, if you're not starting on a good foundation, if you're not properly hydrating and moisturizing your hair, utilizing protein? Those things are really important, and those are things that I didn't really understand or even care about, to be honest with you, when I first went natural, and I just wanted to get to this result. I wanted my hair to grow super fast. I wanted my hair to look really nice, but I had no idea how to properly cleanse, moisturize, or detangle my hair. And those are the more boring things, but they are so important. So the next thing that I wish I knew when I first went natural kind of goes into that, and it's the fact that a routine is so important to maintaining healthy hair. If I would have focused more on having a routine for my hair when I first went natural, I would have saved so much time and so much money. I was buying all these products that I didn't really understand how to use. I didn't know if I were into co-washing my hair or shampooing. At that time, I was only co-washing my hair because I was watching videos and it seemed, and I was listening to people say that, you know, shampoo was bad and this and that, but if I would have focused on a routine, then I would have figured out what worked for me a lot faster rather than just focusing on products. By the way, whenever I do sleek styles, whether I'm doing like a low bun or a high bun or a sleek ponytail, I always work in sections. It just makes it so much easier for me and my arms. When I mention having a routine, I'm basically referring to just understanding the main techniques that work best for your hair, because some people may have a drier texture of hair and they can't clarify every single week. Or maybe you're like my sister who has extremely greasy hair. I know, sounds crazy, right? But she has extremely greasy hair. She has to wash her hair more often. For me, I clarify it every week with a sulfate-free shampoo. Just pop up some of my favorites on the screen here. You're just gonna see them popping up everywhere. These are some of the shampoos that I like to use. I will drop some of my favorite ones down in the description box. Now I see people focusing on products more than routine because there's just so many to choose from. It can be overwhelming. Same thing would go with like conditioning your hair. For some people, I watch Abby Curls, and I've been watching her for years, and I remember her mentioning once that, you know, deep conditioning every week just doesn't work for her. Those are things that you don't really learn about your hair until you start doing trial and error, you start trying out routines, and you figure out what works or doesn't work for you. Another thing that I wish I knew when I first went natural is that the hair typing chart is not important. I spent so much time trying to figure out my curls, 3C, my 4A, oh, I got a little bit of 4B here. How is that helping me? For me personally, I'm not speaking on anybody else. I just feel like if the hair typing chart was what people think it is, people wouldn't have to continue asking me to this day what my hair texture is. They would be able to just look at my hair and be like, oh, okay, she's this, and go on about their day. Now, what I will say I wish I knew more about when I first went natural is like my porosity, my hair strands, those types of things were so, hold on, let me put my hair in my ponytail. If you have super thick hair and you struggle with getting it to be like sleek when you do your sleek buns and stuff, try styling without water. I'm telling you, it makes it so much easier on me and my hands. Now that I have it kind of twisted in the desired shape, I'm gonna start pinning it in place. Our hair is so freaking diverse, too diverse to fit in any sort of chart, letter, or number. So I'm saying this as a content creator. When you are watching tutorials and getting hair advice and tips from the influencers that you watch, take the advice with a grain of salt. Not because natural hair influencers are being dishonest, it's just the simple fact that you don't know if something will work for your hair unless you try it yourself. I've tried countless tips from other people where, you know, these products or these techniques work amazingly for their hair, but it just doesn't work for mine. And that it's not just hair, you know, it goes with skincare, it can go with any sort of thing. You can try something out that somebody else has done, but it doesn't mean that it will work for you. And it doesn't mean that that person is a liar either. The last thing I wish I knew before going natural is that no, natural hair may not technically be hard, but it sure is time consuming. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you, oh, natural hair is about to be a breeze. It's so easy. It's not, especially if you don't have a routine. It'll become more doable as you figure out what works for you and your hair and when you're gonna do it, what you're gonna do to it, what takes longer, what doesn't. I don't do hairstyles that take entirely too long on me. As you can see, this didn't take long for me to do at all. I try to do things that kind of cut down that time, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like a wash day takes 2 hours, because it does. And it used to take like 6 hours. It used to be a whole day event until I stopped procrastinating. But this is how my hair turned out. I went back and fixed this part to make it just a little more, because I wasn't really liking how it looked before, but I am pretty happy with this. That is pretty much it for today's video. These were some random thoughts that have kind of been going on in my mind for a while, and I just thought I would share them. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one.